Look at the pose. Look at the pose. With that beautiful light shining bright on Mr. Wonderful, shining bright on greatness. Of course, Mr. Wonderful is in front of the camera and is in the FC Sneaker Factory once again. Even with that small blemish, I look fucking better than 99% of all these other sneaker content creators when they come in front of you on camera. My dress, my fit is fucking better. My skin is a hell of a lot better. Even with this blemish, the hair always on top. I mean, come on. When it comes to Mr. Wonderful, when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory, when it comes to this sneaker content genre, when it comes to YouTube, I'm always fucking on top, even though my fucking numbers don't reflect that. The subscriber numbers are low. Thumbs up are hell of a lot low. And the views are very minimal. But yet, I still fucking reign supreme when it comes to my FC Sneaker Factory behind me, when it comes to how I look on camera. Even, you know what? Let's go ahead and just stop there. Let me go ahead and stand up in front of you. Because as you can see, I'm casual. I got a date to go to in a little bit. But I'm casual, and yet I still look so fucking amazing. With that nice brown tee, because we are in the month of November, right? The month of November, Thanksgiving will be soon. It will be here soon. Pretty damn soon. So I decided to wear some nice light brown in my wardrobe. And some nice light colored denim. These are actually 7 jeans that I purchased. And they have a slight little hole right here. But, you know, I asked some of the beautiful ladies, the cheerleaders, and they said, you know what? Very minimal. You can't even notice it. I don't even know how you notice it, Mr. Wonderful. But just buy them. They look nice. They look amazing. They look nice. Just buy them, and they're going to look nice on you. So, I went ahead and picked them up. But yeah, I'm keeping it casual. I'm wearing the nice tag Aqua Racer, right? The blue face to match the blue denim. Just to bring that outfit all together. Of course, always looking amazing in front of the camera for you beautiful people, right? I never skip a beat. I never sell you guys short when it comes to how I look and how I present myself. Because you people, you guys are spending time to view Mr. Wonderful. So therefore, you desire and you deserve the fucking best when it comes to any content that you view on YouTube. Because you know what, YouTube? Yes, YouTube is my fucking pedestal. And when it comes to the sneaker genre and when it comes to the sneaker game, this is definitely Mr. Wonderful's playground. Like I mentioned before, those factory doors, right? The FC Sneaker Factory doors are open for you beautiful people. So therefore, what that means is this beautiful book that I continue to write is open for you. And we are on Sneaker Profiles 254. And you know what? Classic. A fucking gem when it comes to the Air Jordan 4s. So in case you missed it, in case you're just barely coming on into the FC Sneaker Factory, not knowing what's going on, not knowing what segment is that we have started, well, we are talking about the Air Jordan 4s, to be exact. The Air Jordan 4s when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory behind me. Last November, I actually hit you with the profiles on 5 Air Jordan 4s from my FC Sneaker Factory. And hey, what do you know? We are in November again, and I'm hitting you with 5 different Air Jordan 4s that are in my FC Sneaker Factory, and this is just a fucking classic. I have not seen this one in years because I've never wore it, and I just never wear it. I never bring it out. Why should I bring it out if I'm not going to wear it? The only time I bring it out is if I'm going to do a profile or I'm actually going to wear the fucking shoe. This one hasn't gotten worn. So you know what? Let's go ahead and go on to Sneaker Profiles 254. I'm jumping ahead. But let's take a look at the box and then we'll go into the shoe. So we're looking at that traditional Air Jordan 4 box, right? You do got that cement, you do got the air, the Jumpman on the lid. But I don't want you to pay attention to any of that. I want you to pay attention to that right there. Air Jordan 4 Retro OG, white, fire red, black, tech gray in that beautiful size 10.5. And this is a 254 and $25 price tag. It looks like, no, $295 price tag. But you see that it is a Canadian dollar on this one. So this one actually was a Canadian pickup. I did not pick this up for resale or retail. I picked this one up on the resale market. So let's take a look at the inside of the box. We do got that traditional box. So when it came to the Air Jordan 4s around this time, they weren't delivering us that cement print tissue paper. They're actually delivering us that cheap plastic paper when it came to separation of the shoes. So I picked this one up on StockX. Let's take a look at right here. There is the StockX right there. I purchased this back on April 25th, 2019. Okay. I didn't pay very much for this one, actually. But real quick, let's bring it back, though. So I picked up these socks right here. These are Stant socks. These are cement printed Stant socks. If you look these up, these go for a good amount of money. I know why, because it has that cement print. But this is one of those socks that just fetch a good amount of money. I actually picked up one pair when it came to this shoe right here. Let me go ahead and close up the box. So you see the thumbnail. I just read you the tag. You can read the thumbnail. I hope to God you can read it. Now let's go ahead, in case you're not putting any of that together, let's go ahead and go on to the actual review of the shoe. And we are talking about sneaker profiles 254 right here. We are talking about the Air Jordan 4 white cement right here. Classic shoe. I love this shoe. Okay, I love this. Is top 5 as far as the Air Jordan model goes for me. The Air Jordan 4 is in there. This one right here, I would have to say, when it comes to all the Air Jordans, this is probably top 4 when it comes to the colorway. Top 10 when it comes to the colorway. I have to really think about all the shoes that are like in the Air Jordan line. This could even be top 5 as far as the Air Jordan, like of all time when it comes to the Air Jordan. I just love the colorway, and it's crazy because this shoe was released back in 1989, right? And I said that, 4 profiles ago. I said that the Air Jordan 4 was released back in 1989. Little history. This shoe was actually designed by Tinker Hatfield. Go figure. You know, of course, that man designed this shoe. So this one right here, though, this was the first Jordan to cross over in the major way to pop culture, because this shoe actually was featured in the 1989 film Do the Right Thing, directed by Spike Lee. So, and when it came to this shoe, right, when it came to the Air Jordan 4, this was when Mars Blackman, Spike Lee, also known as Spike Lee, was doing the Nike Air Jordan commercials, and really made, the shoe really popular and sought after. I mean, huge effect, right? Not only being in a movie, but also like on a commercial for the shoe. And honestly, to this day, you don't really see any more sneaker commercials anymore, and that's too bad. I actually really miss those. I really miss those commercials when it came to shoes, when it came to like the person, the athlete behind the shoe. They just don't do that anymore. Not like the late 80s, early 90s, when they used to really, you would really see those commercials on TV. But beautiful shoe. I mean, what do you think about this one? Is this one of your favorite Air Jordans of all time as far as colorway goes? Is this one of those shoes that you have to have in your collection? I feel like if you're a true sneakerhead, a true Air Jordan head, which majority of us are, I feel like this is a must for any of those sneaker people out there. I mean, this was a must for me. And what crazy thing about this is it took me a while to get this shoe. And let me explain why. So the shoe was released in 89. So then they finally, Jordan, Nike finally hit us with the retro in 1999. I was not able to get that pair. Okay. So then they came back in 2012 with another retro. That retro I actually did have. I actually bought that one, but it was not a good retro when it came to the cement, the white cement. The gray was actually darker gray. The specs were still black, but it was actually a darker gray. And in the back, it had that Jumpman. Not a big fan of that shoe. I purchased it because obviously I really wanted a white cement in the collection at that time. But it was just one of those shoes that I wasn't happy with. So then I eventually just got rid of it, and that was it. So let's rewind a little bit, because I'm reading it as I'm doing this. So this shoe was released in '89 and then released in 1999. But based on what I'm reading, is it was actually brought back in 1994 and then also 95 for just a really quick retro of this shoe. I don't remember those. I really don't remember that. That was before when I actually started collecting, so I don't remember that. But then they really hit us in the 1999 with that retro, but I don't remember that one. And in 2012, and then now what the shoe that I'm holding is the 2016 retro, which is the one that I feel like they really did it right. So let's take a look at more closer look at this one. The price tag on this one was $220. $220 price tag, but I guess in Canadian it was $295. So do the math on that one. So right here, classic shoe, do the right thing in promo in the movie, right? Gorgeous though. On this one though, you do have this nice white smooth leather. Same leather I want to say that we had on the SB4. That nice white smooth leather right here on the toe box, but also on this side panel going pretty much throughout the lateral part of the shoe. My favorite part though is the midsole, and then also the rubber going on right there. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's take a look at the midsole. The midsole is black, but right here is in that nice light gray. But that black midsole that goes throughout pretty much the entire lateral part, except right here, it stops and then goes into that nice white midsole, but you do have that nice white air unit. Right here is my favorite, one of my favorite parts of the shoe is that speckle, right? That cement print right here hit. And then more of that cement print hit right here going towards the rear part of the shoe. Love it. Right here is that nice light gray outsole. And then right here, you do got the nice white smooth leather going through the entire lateral part. Except right here, you do got that nice window, but that is in that white mesh. Underneath that white mesh is a white mesh fabric or white mesh material. Right here is a nice black little hit when it comes to for the shoelaces, and then right here as well, more of that black rubber hit when it comes to the shoelaces. Beautiful hit right here. This rubber part in that nice cement print. I just love that. More of that nice white smooth leather. Now let's take a look at the lateral or the rear part of the shoe. Gorgeous, right? You do got that classic Nike in black and the Air in black as well. But this is that nice cement gray print when it comes to this guard. This is, like I said, a harder material when it comes to the rubber compared to the SB. You do have the nice white leather right here going on below the guard. Beautiful cement print on the midsole. Just below that, white on the midsole. And then right here is that nice light gray outsole. Okay, so medial part, identical to the lateral part, right? Identical, nothing's changed. Right here, nice black midsole, nice light gray when it comes to the toe box of the outsole. Right here is the nice, beautiful hit of that beautiful gray cement print. Goes throughout the entire medial side. White medial part right here when it comes to just below that cement print. White air unit nice light gray outsole, and then now all that black outsole that transitions into the medial part and the toe box of the shoe. Right here, I love it. Right here, look at that cement print, rubber guard, all white mesh, and then also underneath that white mesh is, you know, that white material. But you do have all that nice white smooth leather that goes throughout the entire shoe, and then also those beautiful black rubber hits when it comes to for the shoelaces. So take a look at that front part. Classic front part. I love the front, how that front hits. Oh, beautiful. Okay, outsole. Have not had a chance to wear this. It's going to be a hard wear because I just love this shoe very much. Nice light gray on the toe box when it comes to the outsole. Red and then black surrounding when it comes to the outsole. White all right here in the heart of the outsole. But you do got that Nike and that swooshing red, and then the heel part is all in that nice light gray. Okay, now let's take a look at the aerial view, because the aerial view is my favorite and it just hits differently. Look at that aerial view. Beautiful. White smooth toe box on or smooth leather on the toe box. White mesh on the tongue, but underneath that you do got that white material going on underneath. White shoelaces, and then right here, I love this beautiful tongue right here. The nice white leather around the tongue. Right here is the white tag. On that tag is that beautiful red Jumpman and that Flight in black. I love it. StockX tag still attached because I have not wore this, but the wall white interior. When it comes to ankle support, you do got that nice Nike swoosh and air in red, and then that black insole, and then right here is all black underneath or behind the tongue, and then you have the Air Jordan in red, and then in that white tag. Gorgeous. I love this shoe. If you don't love this shoe, right, the white cement, something is fucking wrong with you. You definitely got some problems. Gorgeous shoe. I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna make it the case right now. Top 5 colorways in the Air Jordan line. And of all the Air Jordan lines, top 5 right here. Love this colorway. I threw the beginning of the video. I threw it in top 10, top 5. As far as the Air Jordan 4 goes, top 5 as far as all the Air Jordan models in my eyes. Top 5. This colorway is top 5 in all the Air Jordan models and all the Air Jordan colorways. I love this shoe. Classic shoe. Great shoe. I can't wait till they release this one again because definitely a must-have. Hopefully, when they do, they keep it identical to how this one is, because this just does it so much justice. I mean, perfect retro, right? The Nike Air in the back, how that cement, that light gray cement hits, not that ugly dark gray like the 2012 pair was. That one is just a beauty, just a work of art. Glad to have that one in the collection. I'm glad that I was finally after all these years, I was finally able to pull the trigger on that one and put it into the collection. It took me a while. After that 2012 pair, when I picked that one up, and then I was just like, I just didn't really care for that one, and I sold it. I was kind of like burnt out as far as like that one went. And then when this one came out, I was kind of like, do I really want it? Yeah, I do. And it was always like, I was always buying something else instead of that. And then finally, I broke down in 2019 and I picked that one up. So applause to me finally for getting that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. Right here, the book is closed on that one. Sneaker profiles, 254. And those beautiful doors are about to shut in front of your beautiful faces. But don't worry. In a couple of days, we'll do it all over again for the 5th and final finale when it comes to the Air Jordan 4. And you know what? You definitely want to tap into that one because it is a fucking amazing shoe. Just saying. I mean, you thought this was an amazing shoe. Wait till you see that one. You're going to fucking love it. But with those doors are about to close, you don't have to go home, but you have to get the hell out of the FC Sneaker Factory. But in case you're not aware, Just like how all those beautiful ladies tell me. I actually had to go unwind, right? I had to get a massage. Went to my masseuse. She took care of me, gave me an amazing massage. And then as I was, leaving after the hour was done, she says, you know what, Mr. Wonderful, you know what, Floyd? I always enjoy you as a client because you know what? You just let me do my job. You don't try to talk to me too much. And you know what? Just when you have a great body, I must say. Like, I understand. I know. Trust me, I know. I hear it all the time. But she says, you know what? And also, you are too. Damn.